Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where we are back in Tulliyollal after finishing the second of these branching quest lines we had with the Pelupelu and the Hanuhanu. So, and now we need to figure out what next. We've now won keystones from both the Feet of Reeds and the Feet of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one? So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Gulul Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in town. Then let's visit the Giants next. Like Cryer said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home of the Yok-Hugh is in the upper reaches of Ukopasha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around, through Kozamaruka. The route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now! I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. Right, I saw that, the collapsed way. The flight of the wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at a cabin and see more of the city, whatever you prefer. Just to be sure. You'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination? Of course! Who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let's make the most of it. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Rupley, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachimeki Meki, and a good person to know. Want to come along? Sure. Let's go then. That was the other marketplace, I believe. Ah, loading in. Ready? The markets of Wachimeki Meki are to the east, on the other side of Bayside Bevy. Glamat is now accompanying you. This is on to T's Tacos, named for its owner here, the lovely T-Sol. If you're after the best tacos in Tulliyollal, this place sits at the top with Gibraltar's tier. You say that for a promise, but you only ever eat Old Brook Ivu's food. Come and buy mine for a change. Sorry T-Sol, it's been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop for a bite once the contest is over. Let's stand in line. My, without promise. How might I assist you this fine evening? Well met, Rupley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Something like that. Think you can fix it? You stand among Tural's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question? 'Tis child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Got to hear. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Desiree, a great adventurer. I recruited from across the salt. I brought her here to meet you, actually. Thought she might have reason to visit Wachumaki sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ripley, humble representative of this Grand Center of Trade. Pleasure to meet you, Desiree. Hello. You there, stop divvying in the shadows and announce your business already. Ah, I've seen that man somewhere before. On the ship, right? The artisan, or what he was. The a jewelry maker you met on the voyage over? Oh, remember, I spoke with him too. Von Tang? Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out of it, then. Why are you here? That's to say... And we're now closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if we could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by link Pearl if you find him first. Our nervous man of mystery fled westward, never to be seen again. Von Jintan. You were conversing with Master Ripley, but wait, we've met before, haven't we? On the ship. You found them? Good, I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ripley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You're too kind, so be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tulliyollal, I worked as a goldsmith in the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Ulda, Thames Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking. Mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. Yet as you witnessed, I lack the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stood before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Alright then. You offered a morsel and then served as the full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then you have experience with my predicament of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers? Well, when I put it that way, That's how you always felt with your brothers, right? Not me. I'm Buklamat, third promise of Tulliyollal. Daughter of a dawn servant. Of course, you member of a royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? You can't measure your worth by the success of others. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards, no new commissions will be forthcoming. What then is the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, it was my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be as great a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivations. All I ever wanted was to spread the joy through my craft, as he did. Perhaps I will give it one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. What is truly important? Huh. Sorry, Desiree, I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fongentam is giving himself another chance. For all to rally. I cannot but wonder if Fongentam will follow through. Let's see if he's actually going to talk with Robley. Do this, Fongentam. Oh, Lurker seems a changed man. I'm not sure it even is the same man. It was kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fongentam, and I'm a goldsmith from Ulda in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Ihuykatumu, if you will have me. I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what it's all about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Ihuykatumu is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll hand in the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know whether I was all that helpful. But you were. If you had come to speak with me, I would not have had the moment of much-needed self-reflection. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance to High Tide Harbor. I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Wobbly? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of a Ihuykatumu artisan. Oh, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Fongentam. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head for the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Erenville waiting. Always a happy day to add a new artisan to the ranks. Do let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. I know better than to hold myself to an impossible standard. The only thing that matters is the joy my craft can bring to others. I went to re-examine the Tulliyollal saga. Should we continue apace, we shall soon come to face-to-face or face-to-knee with those enormous Yokyui. I'm told some of them tower over even the hulking Gulu Jaja. All that waiting was making me hungry, so I tried a taco from both Gibraltar Tier and Ortiz. I think I prefer Tissot's spicier flavor. I wandered through the Bayside markets and found earrings almost identical to mine. Indeed seem to be common travel charm, just as Mabu described. I wonder what Erenville's alternative means of travel is. We take a dirigible, right? Enough of the secrecy. What's the big plan of yours? Look, there. That is my big plan. That? What is that? It's a Punutye. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss, unless you give her a reason to. First alpacas, no Punutye? We're relying a lot on animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide then. But it'd have to be my old nemesis, another boat. Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? I mean, a riverboat is not as bad as a high sea ship, so... Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozamahuka rode those riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Tulliyollal now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of a few which remain. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appears to be several on the water. Quana! Lamati, traveling up the river, I presume. It seems that way. Does that mean you earned 2 keystones already? Can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. He's not alone. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends, it's been, well, not that long. Thankwit, Yuyanji, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise, the same as you. I've heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time in the studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the Scholar who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of arcane arts. Thus did Thankwit and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech and clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you 2, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job? A few. The nation of Tulliyollal spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where's our place if not here now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we are working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Irianji at times, but with quite enough of that, we must be on our way. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Kuana and Buklamat are vying for the throne. As Kuana's entourage, does that mean you're resolved to defeat all his opponents, including us? We are sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Kuana, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back and expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. That we won't. I thought we were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel on water, and the others will be doing the same, I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility to retreat. It's true that I can't stand boats, but I trust the route Erenville has chosen for us. Leave the handling of a Punati to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the front of the boat as possible. Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard. Although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Erenville, just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof, and I take the chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. When Kryle will stand on guard with Desiree. I'll keep Erenville company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphino. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. Then I shall endeavor to provide aid wherever it is needed. I can do that as well. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. Let the hunt begin. Yeah, pronunciation of it. There was a boat like ours up ahead. Could be Zoral Jaja or Bakul Jaja. Forget who else is on the river right now. We have company. Time to show off my brush strokes. We're in for some rain, it seems. That is a cool treasure ahead of us. You ready for anything? Yes, come closer. We have something for you. A gift courtesy of our blessed siblings. Ah, it's not going to plan. Well, I just have to improvise. The harness! Afraid of a fair fight? See you upriver, if you make it that far. He's broken the boat. Crippling our boat was a cowardly move. And we're losing speed. I can't command with Panuti like this. The harness is broken, I'm sorry, but we have to pull over to the bank. We won't be going anywhere until we can make repairs. See if there's a route over land. We'll catch up to you later. Well, just down here the river. You have to mend the damage. If you could help me, Alze. Of course, whatever you need. There's our first boss. Prime Panuti. It is the mother of all Panuti. It's huge. Become mobs after their attack.
This should do it.
jungle itself is laid waste. Unbelievable. I'll never look at a Punuti the same way again. Such monstrous lungs that creature had. Casting now. Summon of Mineshaft? Whatever it is, the path leads onward. Again. What happens then? Has some misfortune befallen my vessel? Apologies, friends, but it seems we will be taking the long route around. Such cheek. We'll have to find another route. Ah, this is the path Uyanje and them took? Just Mimic Lot. They copied our forms. Widowmaker, huh? But not the one from Overwatch, obviously.
Now I'll show you.
Second boss. Drowsy. We can't simply sneak by, can we? Not likely. Can we try? Uklamat doesn't want to. Okay. He's watering the seeds with effort. Oh, this stance is invigorating. What now? The mimics from before.
Try this.
We mustn't hold back.
Another victory for us. Out of the tunnels we go. creatures were killed.
Now I'll show you.
We mustn't hold back.
Nobody said something different. Over no. Got below. What was that? Some species of Vilekin?
I have you.
And Apex Predator. Apollyon. It's a Viking we saw earlier. My axe for a giant boot. Pumas are not interested in us.
Are you all right?
I bet that. Feeding of a beast has strengthened Apollyon's wing beam. Okay, it absorbs the qualities of its prey. Huh? Yeah, it's using blast them. Giant worms? Sickle. Whistle or stars. Ow. Ow. I'm not certain how that thing strikes. In contact with fin parts? Was there some other tell I haven't yet figured out? I have no idea how to realize when that thing hits, and that's annoying me. Ah, they fixed that. This is wonderful. You know, in previous expansions, when you died at a boss, you spawned at the last boss and had to run all the way again. Ah, too late.
right.
Whistle. Ow. Yeah, still not entirely certain. Well, Quana has gotten ahead of us now. That's the biggest bug I've ever seen. I hope alles in Erenville are alright.